All right. So it has been, probably about 3 years since I put up a video of any kind of real content in it. I've tried to drop a few little things over the last 3 years or so. But in 2025, I do want to kind of get back to what I was doing 3 or 4 years ago. A lot has changed around here. I've been incredibly busy. I started a business and that's kept me pretty busy, and some life changes and all kinds of stuff. We can get into that later. But the point is, I'm going to go back into hopefully at least weekly uploads going into 2025. We have a ton of work to do around the property. Basically, when the videos ended, most of the small kind of farming stuff and whatever we had going on here kind of ended with it. So everything needs to be rebuilt. Everything has to be redone. I mean, the property, besides getting the occasional mow, it's been pretty much just left to its own devices. So we still got some T-posts in the ground. That's about it. The big pens are gone. Everything it's a complete start over. And I'm gonna do it better this time because I was more reactionary than proactive years ago. So that being said, 2025 is gonna be a good year. I know we're already a month into it, but better late than never. This winter is gonna be kind of on the slower side. We got some other things we gotta do around here, but there's gonna be a little bit of a mix up in the channel. It's still gonna be pretty much the same thing, but there's gonna be more of a daily, not daily. If I did daily, I couldn't do daily. That'd be awful. But weekly, semi-weekly would be great. But we got to rebuild pens. There's gonna be different motivations for what we're doing around here, and I can get into that in a later video. But I just wanted to say hi to everybody and all the new subscribers, and probably wondering where the hell I've been. And that'll come out later on. We can kind of get into what I want to talk about openly. But I'm still here, and we got a lot to do. I mean, there is a lot to do. So I hope everyone's excited as I am. It's been a very long time. So bear with me as I kind of get back into the flow of things. And I haven't had to edit a video in 3 years. I believe 3 years. It's been a while. We might do a quick walk around just so I can show you kind of what we're starting with here. There literally is nothing. There's some more bits of equipment scattered around. We got that going on. But maybe we'll just take a quick tour of kind of the blank slate that we're starting. And I have some new ideas that I would like to attempt. There's gonna be a lot of firsts for me, and I think that'll be kind of a fun thing for everyone to see. This was where the calves were, and now it's a workshop, and you got a tractor in here and the 4-wheelers and all that stuff. But yeah, we're gonna get to it, and I hope everyone, like I said, is excited as me. I'm happy to be back, and let's see how much trouble we can get into. Let's do it. All right, change of plans. I was gonna do a quick walk around here, but we got snow coming, and we need the plow truck, burn a little oil. We're gonna top her off and get ready for about the week's worth of snow we're gonna get here in West Michigan. So take you along with me, and you can be as miserable as me. It'd be perfect. You get to sit on the toilet and watch this, and I'll freeze my ass off. So let's get to it. All right, we got about an inch out here of fresh. Supposed to get about between 5 and 8, or 6 and 8. It's kind of irrelevant. We're gonna let it stack up to about 2 inches, and then we're gonna plow with the storm on this one to keep it manageable and keep people moving along. It's about 6 o'clock right now. It's supposed to go till about 1 a.m. or so, and then lake effect, because we do have that big lake there. Yeah, so about an hour here, so we'll take off, and like I said, we'll try to plow with it and see how we do. So see you in a little bit. All right, so we're gonna get ready to roll out here. It's still kind of snowing. Lucky for me, the headlights on the plow itself decided to stop working. I don't know, something probably got wet or iced over. I did wash this thing today, and it kind of, the car wash in town kind of sucks, because it doesn't have, like, the one a little further away has like hot water that you use. This one, I don't know, it's not necessarily cold, but it's not hot, and it just kind of instantly freezes everything. So I don't know if that harness got a little wet. I had to take it apart and shake it out and stuff. Hopefully whatever that is shakes itself loose here soon. I'm gonna just run with the truck lights for a bit. Not ideal, but if I keep the plow down a little bit for what we're doing, it'll be okay. More of an annoyance than anything. So here we go. All right, this will give you a pretty good idea. I don't know how well you can see this. Now it looks like quite a bit here. There's Michigan under there. But that little clear spot right there, so I can zoom in on that. But that little spot right there, it's kind of been like that for the last few hours, and that's what's kind of limiting our snowfall here. And that's what my view is with those, with them headlights being all jacked up. But so we got that little clear spot. That's what's going to limit our snow total up here. But as we go further north, some of our northerly customers, and a little bit further south, I think we'll get a little bit more. It is coming down. You really can't tell, maybe if you look out there. But let's go see what we can find. Got to get in here and plow this campground, go and do this gate. But I realized that I don't have a way to mount this, so I have very limited things in here to make a camera mount. And since it's been so long since I've really made a video, as we discussed earlier in this video, so here's what I kind of come up with. So everyone knows, who's watched the channel for a while, that I have a pretty terrible habit, right? I like my chewing tobacco. So this is what I came up with, since there's abundance of these behind the seat. And we'll just do that, and we're gonna be in business. Look at that. And then this I'll tape to the dash, and we're good to go. And there you are. I think the light's on that. We don't need that. So let's get this situated here. Turn that off. Boop. Look at that. So I grew up watching the Red Green show when I go to my grandpa's house. And those life lessons are paying off for sure. So I'm gonna switch you from here to there, and let's keep plowing. Look at that. So I grew up watching the Red Green show when I go to my grandpa's house, and those life lessons are paying off for sure. So I'm going to switch you from here to there, and let's keep plowing. Focus. Well, this snow check while I got you here. Let's see what we got. Oh, right about 2. So we're at our trigger depth for just about everything. So let me get you back in this handy dandy holder here, and let's see how this does it. I think it's, there we go, perfect. Let's see how this does. Got to do a couple more adjustments here. And we're also not going to front blade this whole thing. I just wanted to test this out. Let's see how. All right, we'll hand cam in here because I think it'll work out better. We're gonna flip the wing out. We're gonna grab all of it here. Let's flip you guys around. fun to do with one hand. Stack all this up quick. Alright, so we have an update here. I was too frustrated to record any of it, but had a breakdown at about 2 a.m. The controller here, this old controller here, the up-down, the switch broke. I tried to take it apart, shot. So I had to go and get another, more modern controller. But that set me back like 6-7 hours. So we gotta scramble to get these customers cleared. I don't think I'm gonna be too much messing around with recording now because, you know, it's not fair to the customer if I'm just messing around on the phone. I mean, I suppose I should have recorded the whole mess and had a really crazy thumbnail like the other YouTubers. But my 25-year-old plow truck cost me a fortune, or some kind of crazy grabbing my hair. You know, I don't know. But I'm gonna keep going here. See if I can get a little bit more footage now. We can see everything. It's been a long night. So I'm hoping to wrap this up in the next few hours, so I can go home. But it'll be some kind of video. We'll see what it looks like when I put it all together. But I'll talk to you here in a second. And for those who know what that noise is, just broke the front drive shaft. Chaos. All right, so I've discovered a few things here. So the U-joint that I thought was wrecked, I actually snapped the front drive shaft in the plow truck. And before the comment section goes crazy, I do have a backup plow truck, but the backup is also broken, and this one's better, so I'm gonna fix this one. Now, the Ford dealership in town can get me a front drive shaft for a 99 Super Duty next week, and that's the wrong answer. We got more snow coming, and to the tune of like $700. And then the local junkyard, they have one at another junkyard, but they can't get it to me until Monday, and that's like $400. It's better. Or you just go on the Facebook Marketplace and find one that's 2 hours away from home in a snowstorm. Get in your, you know, your German sports car. I mean, it's not German, it's a Volkswagen, and it's a piece of crap, but it gets good gas mileage. And then you drive 2 hours to meet a fella at a Holiday Inn, which should be a red flag, but I really need that drive shaft. So he looked like an alright guy, you know. That's probably what they all say until you get your skin filleted off and your kidney taken out. You wake up in a bathtub full of ice. But we're gonna get this drive shaft, should get back to the house about 10. And you know, keeping track here, this has been about the span of about 24 hours now. So I think you guys might be bad luck, because it's the first time I've tried to make a snow plowing video and the thing just went completely off the rails. It's been breakdown after breakdown, but you know, I mean, that's just how it goes, I guess. So I'm driving there now. I got about another hour. I got to go all the way to the other side of the state, basically to the northeast side. So that's cool. Get this part, hightail it back, throw it in the truck, a little shut-eye, and we got a few customers that I want to make sure they're cleared, so when they wake up to go to work, their driveways are cleared, and the schools don't have, the schools are closed tomorrow, so there's kids that are, I just want to make sure everything is good before I can call it, you know, take a break, do some more repairs and some other things. So yeah, y'all are just bad luck, and so now you're gonna have to come along with me. So I'll see you here after we pick up the part.
is 11 degrees out, 2 a.m. Let's go put this drive shaft in.
All right, I got the truck warming up. We're gonna pull it. We're not gonna use the plow truck for that. Obviously the plow truck's got a rear blade on it, so we can't pull a trailer with it. So we got the Silverado warming up. We're gonna go in the barn, do a quick check on the ATV. We'll check the oil on it, give it a quick once over. Probably should feed pig. It's been cold. Try to keep her a little bit more fed and keep her bedding up. But she's doing good. You can't see her, it's dark out here, but you can hear her probably. I don't know if the tractor is in the way of getting that four-wheeler out, so we might have to fire up the John Deere also. Let's see, yeah. We're gonna have to move the John Deere, get the four-wheeler out. So it's decent chilly. It's like 14, so let's see everything. It's in the barn, so it's gonna fire up just fine, but let's get this stuff going. Let that warm up a bit. Let the hydraulic fluid kind of circulate and warm up. But we'll do that in a minute. We'll back it out and we'll check the four-wheeler. Trailer. All right, we're loaded up. Got the four-wheeler on the trailer back there. We're gonna do a little sidewalk work. It's starting to snow now. That next round's gonna be starting. But let's get stuff from the last storm, and then a lot of redundancy in snow. Yeah, let's get to it. So time has passed. Evidently I can't record things and plow and use all my hands stuff. So it's probably gonna be the worst video I've ever made. So I'm definitely gonna upload it because you're watching it now. But those of you who haven't seen a new video of Farm and Truck TV, there's zero production value and everything is done in one take. So what you see is what you get. I'm gonna try to get something interesting here to fill this out, because this has been just jump cuts of shit the whole time. So I'm gonna keep going. I mean, I still gotta work, still gotta plow, so we get some more snow. So we'll just keep plowing it, and I'll keep trying to make a video with actually plowing in it, because I think this whole video there's maybe 2 minutes of actual like plowing kind of, and it's just a trailing shot. So hopefully I can do better.
Shit. Oh. Well, in case you're wondering, it's about that cold out.
Okay, so the predicament we find ourselves in is it is negative 12 outside. Now, I don't think that's 100% accurate. I think it is cold. It's probably negative 1 or 2. I mean, at that point, I guess you're splitting hairs, negative 1 or negative 12 or whatever. It's cold. So the plow truck, I've never had to plug it in. It's been ridiculously cold in the past. I've never had to plug it in. It's got brand new batteries, new glow plugs, blah, blah. Failed to start this morning. Checked the usual culprits. It's like fuse 30. Fuse 19, and I think it might be relay number 6, which controls the PCM, ECM, this fella right here. So we're gonna run into town, grab one. I don't know why it would decide just to take and short out today or have a problem, but that's kind of how things go. There's really no rhyme or reason. So we're gonna go get a new relay and then see if we can get back on the road. We have everything plowed, obviously. We do have some salting we need to get done. It's just been so damn cold. I didn't really see any reason to throw the salt down. It's not going to do a whole lot, but it's going to warm up, so maybe we get that out tonight into tomorrow. And just so anyone's keeping track, so I think this video started on a Thursday. It is now the next Tuesday, so it's been 5 days, and I'm still getting calls. People need to be plowed out and be, there's been 3 or 4 just this morning. It did snow a pretty good clip. It's not that crazy. I'll get you we'll stick the yardstick in the snow and you can kind of see. It wasn't so bad, but it was a lot of blowing snow, a little bit of everything. I think down south there in Grand Rapids, they got like freezing drizzle, and I believe everything south of Grand Rapids, I think Kalamazoo and everything kind of south down there, they got freezing drizzle. I'm not sure. I don't live down there, and I don't really care, I guess. But let's go with this relay and see what's going on. All right, we're back on the road, and what we're dealing with was I put a new starter in this in the fall, and I put a high torque gear reduced starter in it. So when it was cranking over, it sounded like it had enough voltage because of how fast it was cranking over, which wasn't true. It didn't have enough voltage to kick on the ECM. So, fingers are dirty. So basically I just
I had to charge anyway because I was cranking on it. So put the charger on, got the voltage up, computer kicked on. It still struggled to fire, and I know you'd probably like to see these things, but I'm still getting in the habit. And it's -6 with the wind chill, and recording hasn't been fun. So this video is a little weird, I know, but I'm trying to make something here. So it'll probably get like 7 views, and that's fine. I love all 7 of you. But we got some calls. I'm gonna try to rig this up and face it out the front somehow, some way. So we'll see if I can't do something for you here.
All right, I am pretty sure that my pump is frozen. I got it uncovered here on the rear plow. I got the case off of it, because I had to make one. But it makes pretty heinous noise. Here, I'll let you listen here. Sit you down. You can have a little listen for it here. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it well enough or not. Here, I'll hit the button. Try to thaw this thing out. Hydraulic fluid, normal hydraulic fluid freezes at about -10 Fahrenheit. It has been hitting that. It was a little bit colder than that actually yesterday. That's when it started acting up. Cold weather, or the stuff that you usually put in plows, is a little bit lower freezing point. But I got this plow secondhand, and I don't know what was already in it. I drained some of it, but he said he had changed it. I should have looked more into it. We'll thaw that pump out, and we'll see how it operates. Well, it kind of petered off a bit. Let me see, it's dirty. Yeah. So those are my footprints from about an hour and a half ago. It kind of petered off a bit. I don't think that, looks like the storm kind of broke and went around us. I mean, there's still enough to go out and get things done, but I don't think it's gonna be as crazy as what they thought. Let's see what we got. Well, shit. Depends. I mean, it's pretty weak. But sometimes that's what you get. So there's still commercial accounts that need to be done and some other things. So, and I think a little more south, a little more north, got a bit more. So let's fire it up and get to it, I guess.
tight until I let the blade up too tight. We're gonna have to address that tomorrow. But right now, we gotta get all the snow on the way.
All right. So the plowing came to an end. I didn't get a lot of good video there, but I tried. So I'm still gonna upload what I got. Maybe you'll find it interesting, maybe you won't, but it's a start, right? I gotta get some videos out today. So this is an 86 F250. It was supposed to be on the channel a lot moving forward. I was gonna restore it and do some things to it, but I got rid of it to make room for some other projects I want to do. And the guy's coming to get it, a buddy of mine, at about 5 o'clock today. So hasn't been running since fall when I moved it over here. It's an old 6.9 IDI. Someone tried to steal the crank pulley on it, so that's gone. You know, I did a little bit of stuff. We put just a pump on here to help out the mechanical pump, and nothing crazy. I'm gonna throw a battery in it. Evidently there's one right here. That's gonna be dead, guaranteed. So throw a battery in this side out of the plow truck, get it fired up, and then we'll get it moved over so he can take this with him. But it was gonna be a project. I just don't have that much time right now. I'm sure I'll regret it later down the road, which is how it goes when you sell most old trucks. But let's, I got the key right here, and throw a battery in it. All right, so we got, let me find a place to prop you here so you can kind of see the mischief here. That's gonna fall immediately down, but we're gonna prime this electric pump. Get that kind of going. Turn the key on. Oh, of course. I ain't gonna stay. I ain't gonna stay. See, I need to get the next video, I'm gonna have a tripod or something. Here, let's it's really a good place to put this thing. Really? Here, hold on. Try putting it in my pocket. I know the video is facing the wrong way. Just you have to get over it. Here's some proof of life for you. Oh shit. Well, it fired right up. Let me start it up again for you. All right. So that's basically gonna do it for this one. I don't know if it's any good. Hopefully it's entertaining. I'll get back into the swing of things, and the production will step up a bit, and I'm gonna invest in some equipment and get the channel going again. I hope everyone enjoyed this for what it was. Hopefully it was, like I said, it was at least a little entertaining, and I know a lot of you haven't seen me in years, so I know, like, yeah, you know who you are. You know who you are. You've been here a long time. So it's glad to be back, and let's see if I can keep this going. I know it kind of got weird there at the end with a random truck. I don't know. I thought I'd just add that in there. Like I said, I'm trying to get more in the habit of recording things so I can keep up, because a lot happens on here that I never record it. So that'll be it for me, and I'll see you on the next one.